PR or ER. Tomorrow, I put those two letters to the test, but today, we're pretty much just trying to not get lost in Austin. Now, I'm gunning for that 3:30 marathon, which sounds really cool until you realize the course is basically up. Now, I tackled some of those gnarly Austin hills in the International Half Marathon and got a glimpse of what pacing for Austin would feel like, so I think I'm pretty prepped for them. But this is my first time traveling solo for a race, which means I am now fully responsible for both picking up my packet and booking that hotel. As for the expo, rule number 1 has to be do not buy anything unnecessary, like these gloves last time, which I pretty much didn't end up using at all, so there you go. My first time staying in a hotel alone, which makes me feel like I'm on an expertise business trip. Ah yes, very professional stuff. Let me show you how I am prepping for Austin tomorrow along with what's been up with my training. Alright, so we're about to head out on the way to Austin, but I haven't packed up a single ounce of clothing or running gear at all. So I gotta make sure I pack up the gels, the goo, the whatever, the clothes, the shower, boom, 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 boom. We have to make sure it's ready right now in like 20 minutes. Alright, so that is pretty much it for everything we need to bring. I'm gonna put my running stuff in this bag, my clothes in here, and then I just gotta pack a few more items like the toothbrush, but I gotta eat first before I do that because it is a 2.5 hour drive, probably 3 including the stops I'm gonna make and fill up gas and snacks. As for that though, I will meet you guys in the car once we're about to leave. All right, so we are filling up some gas right now and we're just waiting to head out. The drive is around 2.5 hours, so it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna try and stop by some gas stations here and there to get some snacks, but once we fill up gas, we're gonna be on the road. Honestly, I am like so freakishly nervous for this race tomorrow. Like, it's unbelievable. I don't know, like for me, like I'm just like so nervous because like I'm doing a marathon tomorrow. Like just saying that gets me going. Like I would remember sophomore year I did my first half marathon and I just remember thinking like, oh my god, it just can't get like longer than this. And I finished the race and I remember thinking like, dude, this is just a half marathon. And here I am now 2 years later about to do my first one tomorrow, and it's just like, dude, this is gonna be 3.5 hours of running, just like all out mental fight to survive. Like it's gonna be like do or die pretty much this whole race. Like bro, like this will be the hardest thing I've done in my life, and that just makes me very scared because like it's gonna be hard. So it's a scary thing indeed. You know what, I'm also excited because I've waited, I've trained 15 weeks for this. This has been like the thing, like I have never been so committed to doing something in my life. And the camera slid over. All right, but there are 3 goals I have for today. Number 1 is gonna be to buy at least 1 piece of merch from the expo. Like I wanna get a piece of merch from the expo to show like, yo, like I'm actually doing this. Like, I need a souvenir from the expo for sure. Goal number 2 is gonna be I have to buy my race morning breakfast. Like I have to go out there to like a grocery store to buy some stuff because I need to get my breakfast set up for tomorrow, and I will show you guys that later. And number 3, I want to get a hot chocolate because I can't race any race without some good hot chocolate. Hey, I wasn't lying when I said when I see that Buc-ee's, I'm about to stop at the Buc-ee's, bro. Because we are here, and I just gotta find a spot, but it'll be like a quick pit stop. I just want to get like some chips and go to the bathroom because like, bro, I need something. Oh, okay. So, listen, it's not much of a haul because I walk in, use the bathroom, buy a Twix bar, and I just leave. And I eat the damn thing as I'm coming back. So literally, I have nothing to show for it. Bro, okay, so we are finally here, and dude, traffic is actually so freakishly bad that I just parked next to like a random house like 800 meters away from the venue. So I'm gonna like walk there. But also, buddy, it's raining out here. I'm wearing slides. This is gonna suck. Now, this expo was absolute crazy with so many cool things to buy. I spent almost around 2 hours in this expo just looking at things around. That was just an insane time. Now, you see this treadmill right here? Now, this thing, I don't know why, but I just wanted to go on it so bad. I even considered buying a new pair of running shoes just to use them for that treadmill specifically. But luckily, I was stopped when I saw the man himself, Matt Choi, lurking around at one of the booths. So I just decided, yo, I'm gonna take a photo with him, and I took one with him. Nick Bear was also at the expo, which I did not expect to see because I didn't make the connection that Nick Bear does BPN. So I saw him at that booth and I was like, what? Now, I couldn't actually get inside that booth because it was just too crowded. So I just stayed outside and bought some other stuff. But I gotta say, mano to mano, this expo experience was 10 out of 10 pristine quality. All right, so we finally arrived at the hotel, and right now I'm just getting my stuff ready to go check in, and we're about to take a look at that room, and it's about to be so cool. Yeah, but we gotta go in first. All right, we are heading up to the room. This is the second floor. All right, this is the room. Whoa, all right. Okay, you know what? It's nice, it's nice. Some things I can note out though. All right, well, we are inside. Let me first find the lights. Let me show y'all some things I can notice already. Yeah, so the bed seems like it wasn't pre-made. It was just left like this. I'm hoping it's clean. I'm seeing some like dirt, I guess. I mean, they even left me a whole sock in here. So they left me a whole sock in here. I guess this is their way of saying take off your feet. I mean, take off your socks, but I mean, it's free, I guess, but I don't really want to touch it. So let's not do that. As for the plan itself on what we're gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all a haul of what I got because I have a lot of stuff and that I wanna show you from the expo. But I'm gonna take a break to really just unpack and settle down. All right, so here's everything I got from the expo. Starting off with the bib, we are 82.51, so go check that out if you wanna see me run tomorrow and track me. Along with, I guess, a jam? They gave me a canned jam, so strawberry jam, I'm not really a fan of it, but I could always try. Ooh. The race shirt, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It seems like something I'd use on a run. I always need like more like running shirts. I got a free beanie because they were just tossing around a bunch of things and I snagged a few. That was pretty cool. Then we got this one hat. It's very similar to the Austin International hat, I think. It's nice, nothing impressive, but I did buy myself this. Look at this. This is fire. Oh my god. Yes, bro, this is crazy. So we're gonna have the camera here, the one that you're watching on right now, here, and then it's gonna be like alter ego. Dang, bro, this is fire. And then finally, I think the coolest thing we got was chips, right? Like, because of course, a running expo has to have chips. Let's see what they taste like. Look at this. It's kind of like a Cheeto Puff. They're not bad. They're pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna eat all of this. Give me a sec. So that's it for the haul. Those ships were good. We have a bunch of cool stuff. Now, I think I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna charge my phone for a sec and we are gonna head out right now. All right, we are going to a place called Zano Pizza. Desano. I don't know, but it is 16 minutes away, and then afterwards we'll get some hot chocolate. And then, of course, bro, can this camera flip? And then after we get that hot chocolate, we're gonna get some HEB, and then we're gonna come back and go to sleep. Hey, I'm a new rapper up and coming, bro. Let's go. All right, but you know what? Let's actually catch up with the training. What's been going on with some of the training as we're driving along over to HEB to buy some more snacks? Well, after that Austin International Half Marathon, I pretty much took a week as just continue training, but nothing intense in terms of like workouts. But the week after, we did, I think, one of my biggest sessions to this day, a 15-mile long run. Now that may not be long for you, but that was the longest run I've done at the time and my longest run prepping for Austin. Pretty much for the 15 miles, I did a 5-mile easy pace, then along with 2 miles at sub marathon pace, 1 mile of easy pace again, and another 2 miles at that sub marathon pace once again, followed again with 5 miles easy, totaling to around 15 miles. That was just such a long session, but it was definitely good practice for how long I would be running for. Some other crazy things that I did was I did around 6 miles the week before the race at around 8:40 pace. Now it was pretty good, so I'm very satisfied with that workout. Along with the day after, I did 4x2K at 7:28 pace, along with a 1:30-minute rest. So I think that was a very big session for me at the time. Topping that one off, 2 days later, I came back and I did 9 miles at sub-marathon pace. We went 7:53 for that 9 miles, and I just felt super strong for this race. Ah! It's hot! Okay, so we are back on the road. I had pizza, it was good, and I got myself some chocolate caliente. So, it's very good stuff right here. Oh, I'm prepped. But yeah, I am gonna go to HEB now because I need to get some stuff. And then we're heading back to the room and I'm going to bed. Dang. Look at all the stuff we got. All right, well, that's that. Let's go home. Let's go rest up because we got all the goods. All the side quests have been complete. All that's left is to really just go home and just rest. And yeah, call it a day.